Hey everyone, hope you're well. Time for another weekly fighting game news update. I'm your host, Arya from That Blasted Salami. Let's get into this. First off, a Keicho Nijimura trailer was released for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle arc. Keicho is a minor villain from the Diamond is Unbreakable arc, and is Okuyasu's older brother. Keicho's stand, Bad Company, is a complete miniature army, composed of soldiers, helicopters with missiles, landmines, and even tanks, all under his control. As you'd imagine, this seems to translate well to a zoning-focused playstyle. Keicho Nijimura joins the roster on March 24th. However, pass holders will receive him a bit earlier on the 22nd. Two fresh gameplay trailers for Tekken 8 were revealed during the week, this time for Martial Law and King. Law is looking more like Bruce Lee than ever, with a foot stomp directly referencing Enter the Dragon, whilst King is cribbing even more iconic pro wrestling moves, like the pedigree and a diamond cutter. Both trailers were very well received by fans, and continue Bandai Namco's drip feed of Tekken 8 content in the run-up to EVO Japan, which is just around the corner. According to plans, Tekken 8 is now one of the publisher's most important games in development. The product is described as to release in 2023 or later, which places the release date in the fiscal year 2023, which starts from March 31st of this year. Of course, this still leaves a possibility of a release in early 2024. Meanwhile, in MultiVersus, Player First Games announced that they're temporarily disabling Ranked mode. This outage happened shortly after the release of the latest patch, which was intended to fix bugs, but it looks like the update only made matters worse. The MultiVersus community isn't too happy with the amount of new content in the second season. Let's hope that Player First Games can turn things around for the next season, which kicks off in less than 2 weeks. MenaRD made history by becoming the first and only person to win 2 Capcom Cups in Street Fighter V. His home country, the Dominican Republic, is also really starting to get into esports now. Since his win, MenaRD has visited many Dominican organizations and associations, the latest of which was the Chamber of Deputies. According to a tweet from the official Twitter handle of Bandits Gaming, the visit from MenaRD was to discuss the potential of esports within the country and why lawmakers should harness the power of youth within video games as a means of social development and economic growth for the country. Mena presented his Bandits jersey to his hosts at the Chamber of Deputies, which they held up and took photos with. The jersey has become such a hit that Mena announced a limited run of it would soon be available to buy. Arc System Works has announced an ambitious roadmap for further updates in DNF Duel. The developers presented a season pass, which will include 5 more fighters, the first of which, Spectre, is coming in summer. With the release of the DLC, the developers plan to expand the game's mechanics with new systems, amongst which will be a reworked Awakening system, as well as a new stage which will be added towards the end of 2023. Finally, Super Akuma has won the European Tekken Cup, which took place during the weekend in Lyon, France. The Akuma player took home the gold following an exciting set against the German Miguel player, Sefi Blank, who came second, and in third place was Frizen, the Polish Steve player. An exciting weekend all around, and a great show of talent for the European Tekken scene. And that's it for this week's fighting game news. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more. Have an excellent week all, and catch you next time.